What's up, guys? It's your girl Savanna from S3 Yoga. Today we're going through a yoga for athletes flow. Tight hips and hamstrings are two of the most common complaints I get from athletes. So we're going to focus on those two areas, as well as do some shoulder work and a nice full body stretch as well. Comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. Don't worry about sitting cross-legged right now. Stick a leg out, both legs out. Grab some pillows you can put underneath your knees as well to help you. If you need to pause this video and grab that, that's fine. As well, if you have a strap, go ahead and grab that. If not, no big deal. I'll show you the option without the strap. But you can also use a towel or a t-shirt. So we're gonna get started in our comfortable seat, whatever that is. And just begin to arrive on the yoga mat. Taking deep inhales through the nose. And out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And out through the mouth. I want you to keep doing these deep breathing on your own count. Please excuse the wind and the waves in the background. That's what comes with being here on the beach. I'm here in Dominican Republic on Las Ballenas Beach, one of the most popular beaches here. But wherever you are, begin to channel that energy inward. You know, we get so many thoughts going on throughout the day, from work, training, family, all the outside noise, right? So we're gonna just take this time to center ourselves. In yoga, we focus so much on the breath. I want you guys to keep breathing here. We focus so much on the breath. I like to think about it this way. The physical human body can survive days or weeks without food or water. Like, we could survive. But how long can we go without breathing? A couple minutes, if that, right? Not very long. So the breath is such a powerful tool to come back to, and you'll see throughout our practice today that each movement, we want to connect it with our breath. We're going to come into our eagle arms. So this is a nice shoulder stretch. So on your inhale, you're going to reach your arms out towards the side. And now on your exhale, you're going to bring your right arm underneath your left and see if you can interlace your hands like so. If not, wherever you're at, that's fine. Good. So we're protracting our shoulders away. And then our inhale, we're going to reach our arms up overhead like so. Deep breaths here. Beautiful. And wherever you're at, maybe see if you can inch just a little bit further up. In yoga, all of the poses that we'll go through today, it's all about finding your edge, right? So you don't want to strain yourself and push yourself. You don't want to force the pose, just like you don't want to force anything in life, right? But you also want to see where your edge is, right? A lot of the times you could probably go a lot further than you think. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly release, shake it out. And then we're going to do the opposite side now. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm under right this time. And what I love about yoga is that you can observe the body, right? You might see that one side is tighter than the other. And that's what it's all about, just observing our bodies. Taking the time to stretch, breathe is so important. when thinking about longevity and our training for our physical body as well as our mental. There's a lot going on in this world. Our bodies hold a lot of that stress as well. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly release. Shake it out. Beautiful. So we're going to come to lay on our backs here. And we're going to grab the strap if you have. If not, all good. So on our inhale, we're going to reach our right leg up overhead and see how far you can go. But we really want to make sure that we keep that left hip on the yoga mat. I'll show you without the strap first. We're just going to slowly grab onto our shin or ankle if it's available to you. Beautiful, but we want to make sure we keep that left hip on the mat. And if you have your strap, beautiful. So this is our first stretch of class really for our hamstrings, right? So just observe where you're at. On each inhale, getting a little bit longer. And then on each exhale, getting just a little bit deeper. Beautiful. And now on your exhale, we're slowly going to bring that right leg out towards the side and see where we're at here. Good. Again, if you don't have the strap, that's totally fine. You can just grab onto your shin. And really let gravity do the work. A lot of these yoga postures, right? It's just all about letting gravity do the work. You don't have to do too much here. Beautiful, and then we're slowly going to bring our leg back through center and now over our left leg towards the opposite side. So you'll notice we'll get a nice twist in the lower back as well. We'll get into some good spine stretches later in the class. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly coming back up through center. Exhale, slowly release. And let's switch sides. On our inhale, lifting our left leg up. For me, my left hamstring is way tighter than the right. What we always say in yoga is we don't judge it. We're just observers. We're just witnessing our thoughts, our bodies. It is what it is. Beautiful. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. On your exhale, opening up the left leg. On the inner left thigh and hip. Beautiful. On your inhale, and back up through center, and we'll slowly go towards the right. So extending that left arm out like a T as we twist here. And it's not about getting that left foot on the floor. You want to keep that right hip down and really twist at the base of the spine here. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back up through center. Then exhale, slowly release. Letting our legs land. We're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together. We're going to come right into it. And just let gravity do the work now. I like to bring my hands just right on my inner thigh here. The closer you bring your feet towards your body, the deeper the stretch will be. So if you need to extend the feet further away from you, that's always an option. And we're just going to breathe. To extend our legs long and our arms long. So we're going to do a nice full body stretch here. Point those toes. Reach, reach, reach. Flex, flex, flex. As far and hard as you can. Beautiful. Exhale. Let it go. We're going to bring our knees to our chest and rock forward and backwards just a few times here. And then we'll make our way up into a tabletop position. So with tabletop, our hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip distance apart, and as if a string, we're pulling our head here. We're nice and long. Beautiful. On our inhale, we're going to look up, arch the back, let the belly hang heavy. Gaze is at the ceiling. Exhale, pump the tailbone. Curve the spine. You want to make sure your toes are pointed here if it's available to you. If not, not that serious. You can tuck your toes, whatever feels good for you. Inhale, look up, arch the back. Beautiful. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, curve the spine. Beautiful. Inhale, look up, arch. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, curve the spine. Beautiful. Inhale, arch. Exhale, tuck the tailbone and curve. Beautiful. Now I want you to keep doing this on your own count. So if you want to speed it up, go a little bit slower. Maybe move side to side. Whatever your body feels called to do right now. So I like to sometimes make circles with my neck and my head. Maybe coming into a lazy up dog, a lazy child's pose. Let your breath guide the movement here. How often do we take the time to just move our body free? Not when we're training. Not when we have to stretch, right? Just like you're a kid. Cat-cow pose. Beautiful. And we'll meet in our tabletop position. We're gonna bring our knees super wide here. And shift our hips back. Don't worry about getting your butt towards your heels. Just see wherever you're at. And then you're going to walk your hands as far out as you can, resting your forehead towards the mat. Beautiful. This is an amazing pose of surrender, stretching the lower, middle, and upper back here. And I bring you here in child's pose to remember that this is always an option if you need to take a break throughout the rest of the class. Your body, your practice. Deep inhale through the nose, and this time let's exhale through the nose. Heating up our internal organs. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. We'll be calling yoga our Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose one more time. Beautiful. Exhale through the nose. Beautiful. Now from here, we're slowly going to roll back up to tabletop. Tucking our toes, coming into our first downward facing dog. Good. So see where your body is at. Again, if you need to rest in that child's pose, you always can take that option. Feet are hip distance apart, hands are shoulder width apart, gaze is at your belly button. So don't kill yourself trying to keep your legs straight and your arms straight. Take a bend in the knee if you need. It's really about the alignment here. We want to keep our back and spine super long. So yeah, take that bend in the knee if you need. We'll just begin to pedal at the heels here. Hello, hamstrings. Beautiful. Now on your inhale, we're going to reach our right foot and step it forward. If you literally need to pick up your knee, that's totally fine. And we're going to drop the back left knee here, heel toeing our right foot to the edge of the mat. And we're just going to breathe into that left hip here. Again, let gravity do the work. We're going to bow our head. If it's available to you, come on down with me to your forearms. Woo. Dropping our head. Breathe through it. That right foot might naturally want to peel open, and that's totally fine. Beautiful. Now we're going to take our right hand to the inside of our right thigh to twist. Gaze over that right shoulder. Hello, hips. Breathe through it. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to shift our hips back now, right into a nice hamstring stretch. So using our hands as brackets, great. On your inhale, you're going to look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, we're going to fold over the front right leg here. I'm super bendy, so don't worry about your head touching your shin here. If you're up here, amazing. It's really just about feeling that stretch in the hamstring, so whatever you need to do. Beautiful. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over. And breathe here. Beautiful. On our inhale, we're going to shift our hips forward. Bowing our heads. And slowly with control, we're going to come up, bringing our hands onto our hips here. Good. So don't dump all the weight like this, right? We want to tuck that tailbone in. So we're really feeling a stretch in that left hip here. Is my head getting cut off? I'm super tall. All good, you can still hear me? Good, so shift the left hip forward. We're nice and square, 90-degree angle in that front leg. On our inhale, you're gonna reach your arms up over your head, take a slight micro bend in the back. Exhale, opening up the chest, opening up the heart, bringing your hands back down to center. And then we'll just gracefully step our right foot back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels here. Beautiful. And on our inhale, stepping our left foot in between our hands, dropping our back right knee. Take your time, whatever you need to do to get there. Heel toeing our left foot to the edge of the left mat. Both our hands in the middle of the mat here. And we're just gonna rock side to side. Body is at today. Beautiful. And if it's available, you can stay here or come on down to the forearms. Let that left foot feel open. move back up, taking our left hand to the outside, the inside of our left knee as we twist out. Gaze over our left shoulder. Deep breath. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly release. Heel toeing our foot back towards the center and shifting our hips back as we bring our hands to help keep our balance. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. So we want to be super long here. Again, I'd much rather you have a flat back and up here than curve and looking all crazy trying to kill yourself. No, this is about being, yoga's all about being long, right? So reach, lift your gaze, and then let's keep a flat back as we fold over the legs. You'll notice that right hip is going to want to move back. Let's try to keep that right hip forward so we can get the most out of stretching out that left hamstring here. Ooh. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. Smile. I'm feeling it too, guys. Exhale, let's fold over. Love it. Inhale, slowly shift our hips forward. And taking the time here, slowly with control, use that core as we bring our hands on our hips, tucking that tailbone forward. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, open up the chest, open up the heart, bring your arms back down through center. It's okay if you're a little wobbly, no judgment. Beautiful. Exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. How are we feeling? I'm feeling good. My hamstrings are feeling good. Beautiful. From here, you're going to slowly just walk your feet to meet your hands, feet hip distance apart, coming right into ragdoll pose. So we're going to grab onto our elbows. Take a slight micro bend in the back if you need. Micro bend in the back. Micro bend in the knees. While this is a great hamstring stretch, it's more so about releasing that tension in the lower back. So yeah, let your belly rest on your thighs here. And we're just hanging out. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Flubber the lips. Let it go. How y'all doing? How's your day going? Now from here, listen carefully. We're gonna bring our left hand onto the mat, keeping our right leg straight. We're gonna bend into that left knee and reach our right arm up and over to twist. Your right hamstring should be on fire right now. Woo! Breathe into it. If you need to rest up here, do what you gotta do. So really imagine yourself twisting from the base of the spine. I told you we're getting into the hamstrings today. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly release, shake it out, and we're gonna just do the opposite side. Right hand on the mat, bending into that right knee. Lifting your left arm up and over to twist. Beautiful. Deep inhale, exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Love to see it. Exhale, slowly release. Now we're going to come down onto our knees here. We're going to come right into a camel pose. So with camel pose, our knees are hip distance apart. We're going to bring our hands towards our lower back here and slowly begin to drop our heads towards the ceiling. If this is enough for you, stay here. If it's available, you can go ahead and grab onto your heels, but do not let go of your lower back if you cannot reach your heels. Beautiful. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, stick the tongue out, lion's breath out. Guys, I'm serious. I know you guys just didn't do it. Let's do 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let that shit go. Stick your tongue out. Beautiful. beautiful heart opener. Let everything go. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Let it go. If your hands are on your heels, slowly bring them back up to the lower back. And we'll gracefully come down into a child's pose. This time our arms are by our side. Getting a nice counter stretch here. Woo. That should feel really good. Beautiful. And vertebrae by vertebrae, we're going to come up through Hero's Pose. And then make our way to sit. Bringing our feet to touch, coming into butterfly pose. So like what we did when we were laying down, the easier will be when your feet are further away from you. If you want to come in a little bit more, again, your body, your practice. And we're just gonna flutter the knees here. Maybe doing some neck rolls. I like to do a nice 2-for-1. Beautiful. Circling your head towards the right. This is like a good locomotive test, right? Can we do 2 at once? Keep fluttering those knees as we make our head circles towards the right. And then we'll slowly switch directions towards the left. And coming back to center now. We're gonna stop fluttering the knees and we're gonna use our elbows as brackets here as we press into our shins. On our inhale, we're gonna look up and lengthen the spine, nice and long. Exhale, fold over the legs. So you really want to try to keep a flat back for as long as you can. But really just surrender, let gravity do the work. See where the mind goes when things get a little uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my least favorite poses. I just don't like it. Like I want my knees to go further. Good, just breathe into those hips. Let the head go, flutter the lips. Beautiful. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, we'll come up. And we'll just do a few more postures before we come into Savasana, our final relaxation. So extending your leg long. We're gonna bring our right foot to our chest. And then bringing that right knee to our chest, we're gonna bring our right foot over our left thigh here. You're gonna bring your right arm around behind you as a bracket. On your inhale, you're gonna reach your left arm up overhead. And then on your exhale, we're gonna twist, bringing our left elbow to the outside of our right knee. Gaze is over your right shoulder. Beautiful. And on each exhale, let's twist just a little bit deeper, envisioning we're really twisting from the base of the spine here. Beautiful, deep breath. Beautiful, and then on your exhale, we'll slowly release and just do a nice counter twist, bringing both hands towards the ground on the opposite side. Shake it out, and we're gonna switch sides. Bringing our left knee towards our chest, and then bringing the left foot over the right thigh. Left arm behind you, and on your inhale, reaching your right arm up towards the ceiling, up, up, up. Exhale, bringing that right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Gazes over your left shoulder here. This is a great opportunity, not only for your spine, but as well as your digestive organs. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly releasing. Nice counter twist. Getting a little sandy here. Exhale, let it go. shaking out the legs. Bending our knees now, we're gonna bring our arms long and exhale vertebrae by vertebrae, coming to lay down in Savasana, our final relaxation pose. If it's available to you, I want you to stay here for at least 5 minutes, if not longer. Usually when I teach in person, we stay here because Savasana is arguably the most important posture in our yoga practice. It allows our body to reap all of the benefits of the postures that we just did. So completely let your weight sink into the mat here, palms facing the ceiling. And I want you to just completely relax. Closing your eyes, coming back to your breath. And if you'd like, you can slowly join me, rolling over towards your right side, taking your time as you come sit back up. Or stay in Shavasana, whatever you prefer. Wherever you are, I invite you to bring one hand on your chest, the other on your belly. Coming right back to where we started. It should be a little bit easier to sit now. And remembering what a blessing it is to be able to move our bodies, to have this breath. You know, we take it for granted sometimes. I invite you to bring your hands to heart center, and we close with Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. It is not religious, it is Sanskrit, and it means may all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and may our thoughts, words, and actions contribute to that happiness. I invite you to bring your hands on your forehead, on your third eye. Remember it, that the true teacher, that true happiness, that true bliss comes from within you. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time.